as a parting thought, I leave this open-ended question for our guests. Typically our audience that we're trying to build is going to be in commercial real estate in one form or the other. They might be brokers, but they might be developers, investors, and then everyone else kind of in between. So, if you have any final thoughts that you guys like to share, it could even be to investors that are kind of sitting on the sidelines. They kind of want some sort of advice on whether it's a good time to move forward, especially locally here, or you could speak to anyone else for any final thoughts. But I want to leave it up to you guys.
Give us a call.
I know times are uncertain. I'm a big belief that it's always the right time to buy, as long as the deal makes sense and has a story behind it. There's plenty. It's Los Angeles. It's especially if you're a long-term holder. If you're looking at 10-year plus hold, it's a fantastic time to buy. Lock in the interest rates. If the market goes down a little, then back up. Who cares? You're going to be able to afford your loan payments, and so I think it's a fantastic time to buy. With regards to selling, I think if you were considering selling in the next 5 years, there's no doubt right now is, no one's crystal ball, like Phil loves to say, but prices are very good right now. We know that. We might be 98% of the historic highs instead of 100%, but it's still fantastic numbers. And
to continue, there's no, we sit down with clients all day, every day and advise, there might not be the right time to sell. People have many options when they're doing a 1031 exchange. We're going to be sending out some information on a recent transaction on exchange that we put together. We finalized. Client sold a property in Santa Monica on 12th Street. Sold for close to 20 times gross, 3 cap. They ended up exchanging, buying a condo in Fort Lauderdale for about 200 and change. They 2-bedroom, 2-bath. They also bought a Dollar General that was brand new construction. So they also cashed out $1.1 million, which they paid taxes on. But throughout that whole process, they were able to get a vacation rental in Florida where they could probably move into in 2 years. They also not only replaced their cash flow, but improved their cash flow with a Dollar General. This is an individual that was in, his late 70s, and he could no longer take care of his property in Santa Monica. And the rest, he got to cash out at the top of the market, $1.1 million. He pays taxes on that. But, there are, people don't know that not all investors know that there's possibilities like that out there. So it might be a great opportunity to take chips off the table and also consider your option. And, for us, when we deal with some of these exchanges, we always like to refer to the best, group to take care of their up leg. So if they're going into a net lease product, we'll put them in touch with brokers that handle that. If they're going into residential, make introductions on that. If they're going into out-of-state multifamily, we'll introduce them to brokers in Texas, Las Vegas, Phoenix, wherever they want to go. That way they get the best service.